ธรรมศาสตร์ University ลำปาง Campus Podcast
Welcome to Mistake Make Perfect, and today you are with me, Som-o,
and Prit,
and
Non.
Can you greet everybody?
Howdy, everyone. My name's Non. I'm a lecturer at College of Interdisciplinary Studies, ธรรมศาสตร์ University.
And for today, the topic is the beauty of solitude versus the gain of social butterfly.
can you tell us what the beauty of solitude is meaning in your opinion?
Okay, let's start with beauty because our content is the beauty of solitude. I would like to talk about what is beauty first. Firstly, when we talk about beauty, what is beauty?
Yeah. Is it me? Is it you?
Maybe.
Is it me? Yeah.
When we talk about beauty, let's talk about this content as human give and value for something or some circumstance. So I would like to lead us in that way because if we talk about beauty is solid concept, that means they have absolute concept and criteria for judge everything. This is beauty, this is not. For that I searched, I found that the beauty is depend on many things. It depend on time, period of time. It depend on context of many areas. And it depend on physical things. So if we talk about beauty, the definition is the combinations of something such as colors, shape, or asymmetry, and mixed together. That's why there are the things we call golden ratio. But if we talk about golden ratio, that is the rules of the beauty. If we talk about the beauty of solitude, I didn't mean go to that way. I just mean that we will talk about solitude as the beauty in our perspective.
Is your perspective that how do you think the solitude is beautiful? Because many people or other perspectives might be different. But it's okay because we interview you today and we want to know your opinion. So yeah.
Okay, we talk about solitude. In some way, that means loneliness. But I would like to talk about solitude is peace, quiet, not in the crowd in some way. So if we talk about solitude, actually this is not loneliness. In conclusion, solitude is not loneliness. It just talk about peace and quiet. That the person would like to not connect to the many confusing or something. Would like to separate.
Okay. So the difference that you distinguish between the loneliness and solitude is that when you solitude yourself,
Yes.
it means you are at peace and you are quiet. But the opposite, loneliness, you might not be at peace.
Yes.
And your inside might not be quiet. Yeah.
And how we know we are emotion, loneliness or lonely?
If we talk about this topic, I would like to talk about introspection. Introspection is the source of knowledge. That means self-reflection. This is connect with our experience inside, our feeling. That's why we can know what are you feel now. So if you confuse loneliness or not at peace, that means you are loneliness. If you at peace and focus or in the quiet, mean that you are solitude.
That makes sense.
Yes.
Because sometimes I don't think that I feel lonely. I just want to be quiet sometimes. And sometimes I just feel like I am being in the crowd, but I still feel lonely. It's because of the feeling inside.
Yes.
So, should we move on to the next topic?
Yes.
And if we choose to be alone or we are in the solitude stage. There is a saying that say human is a social animal. Then why some humans like to be alone or don't want to socialize with others?
Okay, if we talk about social animal and being alone, I want to talk about physical state. If we are the one in the world, that means we are not social animal. In the same way, if we talk about when we in the crowd, but we feel loneliness, that is not mean you are connect with the people, and that is not social animal. If we talk about social animal, that means you connect with the people in the social. You are part of them, and interaction. Maybe have a social contract in the some way. That means social animal. If you connect with friends or talk to them or celebrate, that is not solitude. But if you rest at your corner and listen to music or maybe you call your mom or maybe you read some text in your phone, that is solitude. Okay. And the point is, if you feel comfortable, if you feel peace and quiet, and especially not lonely, that is solitude.
Before now, you have said that being solitude is being at peace, and many people say that being at peace is being at the happy state. Do you think it's true?
At peace is the one of happy state, because emotional state at the peace and confusing is very different. If we confusing or angry or many emotions, that lead us to unhappy.
Okay, that's good, because I think that I feel the most happy when I am at peace. Then is it the best part or the best thing for being solitudinous?
Yes, happy is not about the joy. Being quiet or being peace is happy too.
Then was it the best part or thing from being solitudinous?
If we are solitude, the best part may be self-reflection and re-energize ourselves. What about you?
What do you think is the best part of being solitudinous?
Spend time is your favorite. And spend time with my family. And you?
Eating alone?
Enjoy yourself.
Yeah,
and
enjoy
eating.
myself, just do what I like.
Yes, that's why solitude is perspective. We can give the value of them. Okay, we eat together, we talk together. But if we eat alone, I just want to appreciate the taste of food. Wow, it's scary.
Yeah.
Wow, it's chili.
This noodle, I'm getting hungry.
The soup is fantastic. Yeah.
That's right. That's what I do when I'm alone.
It's not free. It's not free. And it's solitude, and we can appreciate and self-reflect, and that's why we can discover our favorite of our own.
Taste the best thing that comes with us.
Yes.
Ooh, I like that saying.
Yes. It means we are happy, we spend time myself sometimes, and sometimes we want to talk to people. Right.
Yes. Yes. It's not mean to being quiet or being peace or being solitude all time. It's not that.
Okay, we're moving on to the next topic.
Okay.
Right now we're going to talk about social butterfly. What do you think is social butterfly?
Social butterfly is maybe extrovert people. That means people like to outing or go to the party or make friends or many things and connect with people. Social butterfly, we talk about butterfly, that means the people that charismatic when being in the people.
Being in the crowd.
Being in the crowd, yes.
They shine out.
Shine out, yes.
Is it like you or is it like you?
And connect to everyone and maybe can energize people.
That is a great point.
It means their activity is shy, so social butterfly, right?
Yes. For example, if you are ambassador or if you are cheerleader or if you are the musician or many roles that you do, when you perform your actors shine and the people that watching you, they maybe feel, oh, that's amazing. How can you do that?
Look up to.
Look up to.
I like being shy.
Yes.
Then what do you think is the gains or benefits of social butterfly?
Social butterfly, I think you connect the people. When you act something and you interact with people, that means you out of your mind.
Could you please give up a little bit of your experience that you were or you used to be or in any time that you are the social butterfly of that event?
In some event, I may be the social butterfly, but in some moment, I would like to be a solitude. For example, when I play drum in the stage and play with our band,
I remember you were so full of bang 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 bang, something like that.
I cannot feel lonely. I cannot rethink again. Oh, that's good, that's bad. I must go on. I must perform and I must act something. I must listen and I must watch people and I must connect with my band. I don't mean that I want to shine. I'm not egoist. No, I'm not. I just want to act. I just want to play. I just want to connect with my band and people. That's it.
Then speaking of social butterfly, who's come to your mind?
I think of my girlfriend.
Who is she?
She's อาจารย์รุ่ง She is characteristic of social butterfly. When she go to anywhere, she can make friends with the other, and it seems to be easy to make friends.
Can you tell about what's different social butterfly and positive person?
Positive person, when we face at a circumstance that may be interrupt, that may be uncomfortable. Positive person think positive, but not connect with the real circumstance that occur. They think and look at the positive things. But social butterfly is different way. We talk about the act and their perform that can be energized or can be charismatic for the people. The person that have character of social butterfly can gain something from in the crowd, such as connect with the people and give and take the energy from people.
So positive thoughts don't mean that you are social butterfly.
Yes, when we being alone, we can think as positive, and when you are in the crowd, you can think positive too. But if you are social butterfly, you must connect the people, and that's different from the positive people. I mean, if you connect with the people, that maybe give you energy. You can't be alone and try or pretend to think positively.
Oh, okay. To sum up, what is the characteristic or the traits of social butterfly?
In my opinion, they connect with the people.
First, connect with people.
Yes, make friends, pay attention of the people.
So care and pay attention to others.
Yes, and talkative. But talkative is a sufficient condition. It's not necessary condition for social butterfly.
That's a good point. Because social butterfly doesn't have to be like I am like talking a lot like I do. Yeah.
Someone is not talking a lot. Someone just talkative. You know the way to talk. You know the way to quiet. You know the way to ask the questions. This is talkative.
Thank you.
So if you are talkative, that can make friends. The people that connect with the people that are talkative or social butterfly may feel that you interested in me, or oh, you are comfort zone for me, and you are empower me.
Like the feeling that you are with your girlfriend, right?
In some way.
Oh, okay. Then was it the paid part or was it the bad thing that you observed that is this really, really good for being a social butterfly?
In my opinion, if I am the social butterfly, the first when I connect to people, I'm not in my mind. I'm not an egoist. When we enjoy or connect to people, there's many opinions come to me, and I know that I'm not the correct people one. I'm not the man who base of the world, and I talk in this way. I can decrease my ego and liberate my soul and connect with the people. I feel free. I feel that oh, I'm not pretend. I'm not alone, and I have friends.
Okay. Oh, that's good. Okay, do you want to ask anything?
It's better we have social butterfly in my life.
That's a good question. When we talk about social butterfly, they have the cons. That is, some social butterfly talkative but talk too much. Maybe break the boundary or comfort zone for the partner of conversations. And the social butterfly take action or act or doing something with the people in the social or in the crowd many times. That is may break down at the time management. So if you ask me the question about that, I think that is not necessary. It's sufficient. You can have the people around you that are social butterfly, but not necessary in every circumstances.
Okay, that's good. Today we're speaking about solitude and social butterfly. What do you consider yourself? Because I have heard that you think that you're solitude, but in a part of your life. What do you feel when you're being solitude, and what do you feel when you're being a social butterfly?
I have a two part of this. I feel like the solitude because I maybe realize myself, realize my thought and clearing my mind. What we are, who we are, what I am talking about, something in the past, or what we did yesterday, realize and complete them and go to the next day. But it's not all the time that I like solitude because when I'm being alone, I may be confused in my mind. So if we go out to talk about with people, I know that my thought is not correct at all. I don't like that I am the best answer or correct everything. That's why I talk at the past part. When I action something, when I do something, I learn from the people. I learn from the circumstance. I learn from everything that I face. That is the value of the social butterfly. And I'm proud that when I doing something and can energize people, that I'm proud to do that.
Okay. Yes. Last question. Why do you think in this world we have to have two part of people? So part that people are solitude, like being solitude, and another part is people who are social butterfly, and then it combined together. Why do you think is it so?
I think it's necessary to have the two part of the some social context. Solitude is not really good because they value that can lead to depression. But this is not necessarily cause to that result. No, the part of solitude in that way that we talk, this is being peace and quiet and self-reflection is necessary for ourselves. I think no one can connect to the people every single time. Cannot. Even you sleep that you not connect, or you take a bath, take a shower, or many circumstances. Okay. And I don't talk that you must be solitude, because at the next part is social butterfly is necessary too. You are not alone in the world. If you connect with the people, you can learn many things about yourself and about the other.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we gain a lot of knowledge and we gain a lot of your experience and your stories, and we really appreciate that. Thank you very much, join us for the day.
Thank you too that
Thank you.
invite me.
Thank you. Okay, so it's the end of this session, and we gonna talk to another guest, and he is also a special guest. Please follow. So we are still in the same topic, which is the beauty of solitude versus the gains of social butterfly. And today I am Song-o, and with another special guest for this episode. Please introduce yourself.
Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Nathakorn Chushui. I'm in the currently position of the Assistant to Director for Administration and Academic Affairs at Thammasat University, Lampang campus. And I also a lecturer in Occupational Health and Safety at Faculty of Public Health here at Thammasat.
When I speaking of the beauty of solitude, what comes first to your mind?
For me, being solitude or being alone is like to the times that we have to. Like me, I'm like a very kind of person that love to be alone. Sometimes, because I think that being alone is, I can cool down any things in my life, any troubles that I met in that day to at the minimum level, and so I can move on to the next part, next day.
Do you think being alone can help you solve problem more than you can solve with others, right?
Yep. I think most of the tribulation that we have in our lives, more than maybe 80% came from us, from ourselves. So just to rearrange your thought, rearrange your behavior or anything at yourself. So I believe that it can solve like many problems that we had in that day, and maybe we can prepare ourselves for the later days. So, but for me, it's not all true, because for someone maybe they can think that many people it's caused by others, not themselves. But for me, I think it's more on rely on ourselves.
Yes. How long do you think you can be alone?
Alone.
Yes.
Okay.
How long?
Okay. Alone in the good way. Okay.
In a good way. Yes. In a good way for sure.
For me, I can be alone all day, all day long, because I can enjoy myself. I can enjoy with my favorite books, favorite movies, favorite music, or any activities that but it's okay at the end of the day. Sometimes we have to interact, we have to participate in any social events, which is like a part of our life, so I cannot deny that. I have to go participate sometimes. Okay. For me, being alone and lonely is different. Being alone is just the times that I plan to be alone with myself, which I so enjoy it. But to be alone, to be lonely, is the times that when I'm happy in my job, like my responsibility, that is including the things that I have to hard to cope with, hard to deal with. And then I feel like I want to talk to someone. I want to tell someone that what I met in that day, but I cannot find that one. Okay, so that's why I want to, that's why I feel lonely.
To sum things up, the factor that distinguish between loneliness and being alone is that being alone you choose to be alone.
Yes.
But being lonely is that you need somebody at that time, right? I have heard there is a saying that human is a social animal.
Yes.
But many people, including you, that like being alone. Why is that? Why like many people don't like socialize with others?
Okay. For me, it's true, it's correct that people are social animals. That is scientific correct. But I think in the modern world, that like nowadays, there are a lot of factors, a lot of things that we been through in our mind, like when we are scrolling through our social media, that I have a lot of news, a lot of events happen around the world, not just in Thailand, right? We can have like news from the States, news from the UK, news from Japan, and then there are lots of information in our lives. I think that is like a social for me, because we are in that. But okay, don't have anyone, but that is my social. But I can be alone with that.
Okay, so we are social animals.
Yes.
Even when we are physically alone, but we still connect to the world.
Yes. For me, the best part of being solitude is I think that is the quality time which I suggest anyone should have it. Is a quality time of yourself that you can considering the things that already passed, the things that didn't come true, but you have to plan for it. Like in the next day, in the next 2 days, in the next week, next month, you have to be alone because we have to consider and concentrate ourselves.
Okay, so right now we see your perspective on the beauty of solitude. So we are moving on to the gains of social butterfly.
So I think the best part of being the gain of the social butterfly is you can communicate with others, you can exchange ideas, experience with the others, which you cannot do that if you are alone, if you are with yourself, right?
Yes.
So you can participate with the others. And I think those experience or those communication, it can help you to rethink on yourself later. Yes, if you are alone.
So for you, what is the characteristic of a social butterfly?
They love to participate, just participate. It's just like he a good listener. He's not a good speaker, Just want to listen, but want to be around the people, maybe that. And maybe someone, they are talking, they love to talk, they love to communicate. So I see the best way. So they can both in the same situation.
Yes.
The one love to be listen, the one love to be speaking. I think talkative is the other things, because someone who talkative, like I consider myself as talkative, But like I said before that I'm not the social butterfly, right? I'm love to be in solitude. So I can talk to myself. I don't have my room alone. And I can speak to myself. It's okay.
I understand, like, because sometimes I have to talk with myself because I have no friends.
Oh, well, that's very sad. That's very sad. To talk to yourself is not bad things. I think in many ways it helps you to gain your personality, that you are strong enough to speaking something that maybe if you are not like rehearsal it, you can talk to yourself first and then reconsider what the things that you're talking is good or not, and then you can improve yourself later on. Okay. So for me, it's the talkative person, maybe not a butterfly, social butterfly. So friendly is, I think, one of the most critical characteristic for those people, because if you are toxic people and you are around with the others, but the others don't want to participate with you, right? Because you are a toxic person. I think friendly is okay. Yes.
Because butterfly have to make the flowers enjoy, right?
Butterfly come with fresh flower, not dead flower.
Yes, always fresh and like good
Yes.
smell flowers.
Yes. The best part of being social butterfly is to, for someone who are social butterfly, they can expose themselves and show the world who they are.
Yeah.
Right? That's me. It's me. It's me. And you have to know me.
Hello.
You have to say hi to me. You have to talk to me. Hello. This way, something like that.
But there is a boundaries of people, right? Sometimes exposing ourselves too much can be dangerous.
Sure.
Or when we talk too much and no boundaries, we can harm others too.
Yes.
What is your opinion on that?
For me, I think the person who are the social butterfly have to concern on themselves, on the way they are expressing, maybe on their verbal communication or non-verbal, because sometimes it hurts somebody. That unintentionally.
Yes.
Okay. So you can expose yourself in a way that you like, and you can be friendly to anyone who may be not like you at the same time. And for those persons who are not a social butterfly, I encourage you to have like a strong mind, like a social barrier of yourself. You have to strong to yourself that those events not disturb yourself, not disturb your mind, not disturb your mood. So I suggest the person who are like me in the past, you have to adapt yourself to social. It's not easy, I know, but you have to try and like a little bit step by step adapt yourself to social, and you will be like a familiar with it more and more. It doesn't mean that you have to be like a change from the solitude person to be a social butterfly, but you can like you are a solitude person, and sometimes you flew away as a butterfly, and then you came back to yourself, and then fly back.
Why do you think that this world has to consist of both the one who loves being alone or solitude, and the one who like others and like to socialize, like a social butterfly?
Okay. For me, I think it's the beauty of the social. Okay to be a solitude person, or it's okay to be a social butterfly person, and we can participate in this world together. Just remind yourself as all the time that not all like us, like me, like myself, like ourselves. The others have their own attitude, their own personality. Okay, so if the situation maybe you have to communicate together, right? the world is better place for sure.
The differences are beautiful.
Yes.
You have to respect yourself
Yes.
and also respect others,
Yes.
even though they might not be like you.
Yes.
But everyone is unique and everyone is different.
Yes. And respect each other.
Yes.
Respect each other.
So today we have gained a lot of perspective and many good wills and ideas, and I am thanking you for joining us in this podcast, especially in this episode.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And we might see you again next
Sure.
time.
Sure.
Thank
Happy
you very
to do
much.
that. Bye bye.
Hi guys, this is me Florida and this is street interview that we're going to interview some of the students in this college. So what do they think they consider themselves as an introvert or an extrovert? Let's go. Hi, what's your name?
My name is Law.
Okay, so we're here with Roy. So are you an introvert or extrovert?
Introvert.
All right, introvert. So why do you think you are introvert?
ฉันชอบอยู่คนเดียวแล้วก็ชอบอ่านหนังสือคนเดียวดูหนังคนเดียว yeah.
Okay, so he living alone and love to study alone and watch some movie alone. So what is the upper hand or drawback by being introvert?
ผมว่ามันเป็นข้อดีนะครับ เพราะว่าการอยู่คนเดียวเนี่ยทำให้ผมสามารถที่จะเป็นตัวตนของผมได้เอง แล้วก็ไม่ต้องไปยุ่งกับใครหรือว่าต้องชุมนุมกับใครว่าข้อเสียก็อาจจะมีเพราะว่าอาจจะไม่มีความสัมพันธ์กับเพื่อนอะไรครับแต่ว่าอาจจะมีนิดหน่อยก็ได้
Okay, so can Roy tell people that one thing that you want people to know about introvert?
คือผมคิดว่าการเป็น introvert เนี่ยมันก็แล้วแต่มุมมองของคนนะครับผมว่าถ้าเรารู้สึกว่าอยู่กับตัวเองได้ดีก็ทำไปเถอะครับแล้วก็ถ้าเราอยากจะ extrovert ก็คือมีความสัมพันธ์กับคนอื่นเนี่ยเราก็สามารถสร้างได้เองแล้วก็ลองเปลี่ยนมุมมองของตัวเองได้ครับ
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hi, what's your name?
นุ้ยวิมลรัตน์ศรีโยหะค่ะ
Okay, so what do you think you are introvert or extrovert? คิดว่าตัวเองเป็นคน introvert or extrovert คะ
คิดว่าตัวเองเป็นคน extrovert ค่ะ เพราะว่าชอบไปสังสรรค์กับเพื่อน ชอบทำกิจกรรมในมหาลัย ก็ทำกิจกรรมในมหาลัยมาตั้งแต่ปี1ปี2แล้วค่ะ ตอนนี้ก็ยังทำอยู่
เป็น extrovert. So can you tell me the good hand and or drawback in being extrovert? บอกข้อดีข้อเสียของการเป็น extrovert หนะคะ
ก็คิดว่าข้อดีของการเป็น extrovert นะคะ ก็คือทำให้ได้มีปฏิสัมพันธ์กับผู้คนค่ะ ได้รู้จักเพื่อนใหม่ๆ สังคมใหม่ๆ แล้วก็เรียนรู้ประสบการณ์ใหม่ๆ เยอะ ส่วนข้อเสียเนี่ย บางครั้งก็รู้สึกว่าการพบเจอผู้คนเยอะๆ เนี่ยทำให้สูญเสียพลังงานเยอะเหมือนกัน ใช่ค่ะ
Okay, so the last question คำถามสุดท้ายนะคะ one thing that you want the other to know about your personality อยากบอกอะไรสักอย่างให้กับคนทั่วไปได้รู้เกี่ยวกับนิสัย your personality หนึ่งอย่างค่ะ
ก็เป็นคนที่เข้ากับคนง่ายนะคะมาทำความรู้จักกันได้ค่ะ
โอเคค่ะ ขอบคุณมากๆค่ะ thank you so much ขอบคุณค่ะ Hi, what's your name?
My name is Pim.
Okay, what do you think your type, like, are you introvert or extrovert?
I think I am kind of extrovert because I can make the conversation that in the society that I don't know other people is going flow.
I see, so you are extrovert, right? So can you tell me the good hand and the drawback when you're being extrovert?
I think good hand of extrovert is you can เข้ากับคนอื่นได้ดีแล้วก็ but sometimes it make you feel like your energy is low and when you get back home lay with yourself you kind of have the world of your is down because extrovert is need other people to make them energized. Yes, and that is good hand and backhand.
Yeah, okay, so the last question is one thing that you want to tell the people about your personality.
My personality is leadership. I am a ประธานชมรมฟุตบอลแล้วก็ตอนนี้ก็เป็นประธานชมรมใช่ก็ต้อง lead พวกลูกทีมไปในทิศทางที่ดีแล้วก็ช่วยจัดการเรื่องต่างๆภายในชมรมให้ดีครับ and that's all.
Okay, thank you so much, Pim. ขอบคุณค่ะ
ขอบคุณครับ
Okay guys, we're here with me with Nong Atit and we're gonna ask her that are you consider yourself as an introvert or an extrovert?
So I'm considered I'm kind of introvert when I'm with a lot of people, but if I with friends, I will be extra extrovert.
All right, I get it. So, why do you consider yourself as an introvert and half extrovert? So, can I call it ambivert?
Yes, you can call it. Why I'm called an introvert because don't like to speak to a lot of people, but I'm MC right now.
Okay.
So today I'm kind of switched to half introvert.
So you're being happier when you're being alone, and you don't feel that you have to push too much energy by being with a lot of people, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's right. Okay. So what is the upper hand or down back by being introvert?
I think it's gonna be good. It's good side.
Okay. Because
It's I don't know because it don't have any bad, right?
okay. So can you tell people only one thing about introvert?
Silence.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay. What are we going to do today?
Well, we're going to talking about personality, introvert and extrovert.
Yeah, today we're going to talk about introvert and extrovert. It's going to be chic chat time in our this episode. So, I'm Sigrid.
And I'm Florida.
Okay, let's start.
Sure. Well, as a really basic question, are you consider yourself as an introvert or an extrovert?
What do you think?
Introvert, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
See?
I'm only gonna say that I'm extrovert because you see that maybe do you like speaking?
Well, in your room, not really.
This quiet person? Yeah, I'm also an introvert. How about you?
Well, quite opposite. I'm really talkative to the people. Well, I consider myself as an extrovert because when I was a kid, my mom always told me that sit your mouth, girl, because I'm talking too much. She hates that. Yeah.
Doesn't she introvert because she doesn't like use her
Well,
cell phone too much?
Maybe my mom is introvert. My dad is extrovert, actually. Yeah, so she told me that I'm talking too much. That's why I consider myself as an extrovert.
Mm-hmm.
So, well, being as an introvert, I believe maybe there is less experience or a worse experience.
So you mean like my face and my words being introvert? Yeah, well, you mean if it's the best one? I think you're gonna find a peacefulness, peaceful when being alone, like going shopping, watching movie alone, like going anywhere by yourself, and just or like doing something like breathing, finding a peaceful, like maybe kind of meditation or something. Staying alone. Yeah, like staying alone is one of my happiness. And if about the worst experience, like when we do like group work from high school with something like like the brainstorm. I really hate it. Yeah, maybe some friends ask my opinion, I cannot tell them immediately because I was thinking.
Yeah, just need some time.
Yeah, just need some time to think, and because I'm afraid that if I say something immediately, it's gonna make it worse for myself or from anyone. Yeah.
So you just have to take some time to think about what are you going to talk about.
Yeah. And maybe that people might think that okay, I don't have any opinion to show you to work in the group.
They judge you.
Yeah, they judge me. So I hate it so much. How about you?
That's good. Well, my experience as being extrovert started the best. Talking to the people, like new people, stranger, something like this.
Making a new friend.
Sort of. You can say that, like you're going to talk to a stranger when you're going to the bus, going to the gym, going to the train, something like that, and you talk to them.
Like if you're doesn't know each other, and then you come and say hi.
And that's the successful moment.
Right? Like, okay, if I was sitting alone like this, and then you come and say,
Hi! Somebody say that I'm crazy, but I don't care. Anyway, well, I think that is the successful point when I can make some new friends because we have to change our opportunity, change our experience, change our thoughts, something like that. And I love it. So I love it. But the worst experience by being extrovert is somebody spit some bad word to you. Like you talk too much. Maybe they hate me.
no, I don't know.
I don't know. I don't want to judge them, but sometimes they spit some bad word to me, like, oh girl, you're talking too much. Actually, sometimes you're losing my confidence just a little bit, but, well, just ignore them. There's 1,000 people in this world, so don't even care of them. So that is the worst experience for me. Are you have something to tell people that
what I want you to know about me more, right? You may think that introvert like hate society, but actually not really gonna hate society. If you ask like hate society, it's gonna be like antisocial. But I think we are not kind of that person. But we just don't like to talking to the other too much because we're gonna use a lot of energy. Like after this job, for example, after this job, and then I got too tired and then had to go back in the room.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're using too much energy by talking to people.
Yeah. And more like we don't hate people. And also me like I also have friends, but it's only like 2 or 3 friends, not too much, and they were so my close friends. And I like to sharing, like you mean like talkative to them too much. Yeah.
Okay. So
That's clear. How about you? What would you like the others and how you?
well, I think people do not have to stereotype every extrovert have to be the same. I think that is not a good idea. Well, someone can be really good in decision, but someone's don't. Someone's are being really talkative, but someone's don't. But all of them are extrovert. Extrovert are not the same, they're different.
Really? I thought they're gonna be like this and like.
I think someone consider themselves as an ambivert. Have you heard about that? Yeah, there is half introvert and half extrovert. Sometimes they be introvert when they're staying with their close friends, their families, and things like that. But when they have to see a lot of people or talking to too much people, they get tired. They consider themselves as introvert, so they have both personality of the same person. So if you like to change your personality, would you like to be extrovert?
I don't want to be an extrovert because I love being myself right now to be introvert. Because do you know that when we were born, we got like 50% of genetic, like from the parents. 50% to be like who you are today. For example, your mom introvert, your dad extrovert, and now you're
Extrovert.
say that you got 50% from them. Yeah, and also the surrounding, the happy, it was so making you to be who you are today too. Like for me, I like to typing more than talking to see. Yeah, and I don't like to like being in eye contact too. But now I'm trying too much. Like I'm using a lot of energy to.
You're pushing so much energy by talking to strangers people.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I love being introvert. Yeah. How about you? Does it make sense? Yeah.
There you go. Well, sometimes I want to be introvert.
Why?
Well, as I just told you, my worst experience. Somebody said that I'm too much talkative. So, okay, I can be introvert for you if you want. So, okay.
You mean you want to please them?
No, I'm not considering myself as a people pleaser, but You know, human being is social animal. We have to meet a lot of people. Sometimes you have to adapt yourself to stay with them.
Like everything in a cool way.
Something like that. So, such a fun talk today.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, I know lots of people, a lot of about knowing you more about me. So,
Knowing more of each other. And each other better.
yeah.
Such a good talk today. Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching this episode.
Yeah.
Shikasha.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.
Wow, what's a dream? Okay, let's do this one more time. My name is Mark. I am a student at Thammasat University. My life is kind of complicated. I do this, do that, and more. Alright, I have an appointment today. A very special one with a special person. Damn, did I look good enough? Hey.
Excuse me,
Yeah,
are you Mark?
yeah, I'm Mark.
Hi, I'm Daniel.
Yeah, and how do you know me?
You're not the only one that's seen this creepy doll.
Oh, okay.
Let's begin our conversation.
Yeah.
My name is Daniel Riddle. I'm from the United States of America. The state I come from is Kentucky, and the city that I'm from is called Louisville. It's in the northern part of Kentucky. I am 43 years old, and I have been here in Thailand about 15 years. Currently I am an English teacher at Ratchapat University here in Lambang, and yeah, that's kind of me.
Yeah, so why do you come here, actually?
I came here on an exchange program when I graduated from university, and I was here for about 3 months of teaching, and I really liked it here, so I decided to stay, and it sort of turned into what I wanted to do with my life. So I've been here, like I said, for 15 years teaching.
So, what about Lampang? You came here like at the first place you came?
Yeah, actually, I came to Lambang and I've been in Lambang the whole time. I've never worked in another place. I've traveled a lot of places in Thailand, but I have only ever worked in Lambang. Yeah. I'm a teacher at Ratchapat, and I was a English, could say, liaison. I worked at Thammasat, your university, in the Salk Center. Yeah.
Yeah. And like, what is your impressions of Lampang or Thailand in general?
It's a very peaceful country. I think I really enjoy, like a lot of Farangs, the lifestyle. The way of life here is very relaxed. Yeah.
So, like, you live here with your families?
Yeah. I'm here with my family, my wife and my 2 children.
Yeah. So, I think the last one is, what is your plan in the next 10 years when, like, you live here?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
I would tell you I'm developing my plan right now.
Oh.
And maybe my plan has two paths. In the next 10 years, I might still be living here in Lambang and working. And it's quite possible that within the next 10 years, I move back to America with my family. Yeah.
So you plan to move him back to America?
Yeah, I would like to. If I have an opportunity to work back in America, I would really like to spend more time with my family in America.
Okay, I think that's it.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
No problem. Nice to meet you.
Thank you for your time.
Okay.
I appreciate it.
No problem.
Yep.
See you.
See you. Hey, Donald. Do you remember that doll you talk about?
I remember.
I feel like something will happen.
Well, I have a really bad day for today.
What's wrong?
I got a problem with my study stuff.
Like what?
Last semester, got a lot of F. I can't even tell my mom.
Oh, why? Your mom gonna yell at you?
Maybe she's gonna yell at me. What about you?
I got a lot of depression and stress through because of this semester. I'm doing lots of activity and I cannot manage my time. Yeah.
I think so. Maybe it's good if we have someone who we can talk with.
In this university,
Yeah,
do we have?
like something who listen to us.
Yeah.
You think what I think?
Yeah. The psychologist.
Hi guys, welcome to episode 2. So today we are going to take your guide to see our
TULP Wellness Center.
yeah. So MC Graham.
I'm Grip.
Yeah. So let's go and see inside. Okay, so now we are at PI. She is the nurse of our university, so she's gonna tell us about the concept of this room. So let's go and listen to her what she's gonna talk about it.
ส่วน TULP Wellness Center นะคะ ส่วนของเราเนี่ยก็ตั้งขึ้นมาเพื่อที่จะรวมกายกับใจไว้ด้วยกันนะคะ ในห้องของเราเนี่ยก็จะมีการให้บริการต่อรักษาโรคเบื้องต้น นอกจากนี้เราก็จะมีในเรื่องของการให้คำปรึกษาด้านจิตเวชด้วยค่ะ
แล้วความสำคัญของ mental health เนี่ยก็คือสำคัญยังไงล่ะคะ
สำหรับพี่สุขภาพใจเนาะมันก็เหมือนกับสุขภาพกายเนาะเวลาเราเป็นหวัดถูกไหมแล้วก็ต้องหาวิธีการรักษาตัวถูกไหมคะเพื่อที่ให้เราหายจากไข้หวัดเนาะส่วนอันนี้เหมือนไข้หวัดมันย้ายไปอยู่ที่ใจถูกไหมคะพอมันเป็นที่ใจอ่ะเราก็หาวิธีเหมือนกันที่จะรักษาใจยังไงให้เรากลับมาแข็งแรงเหมือนเดิมนะคะฉะนั้นความสำคัญของสุขภาพใจเนี่ยพี่ว่าก็สำคัญพอๆกับสุขภาพกายเนาะกายดีใจก็ดีใจดีสุขภาพกายก็ดีใช่ค่ะควบคู่กันไป
ก็บางคนเขาเข้าใจว่าถ้ามาที่นี่เนี่ยอาจารย์จะรู้ไหมอย่างที่พี่ฟังบอกไปแล้วเนาะคืออาจารย์ไม่รู้นะคะยกเว้นกรณีที่มันฉุกเฉินจริงๆแล้วมันแบบอาจจะต้องพาไปโรงพยาบาลหรือว่าต้องเข้าชาร์จณตอนนั้นอะไรอย่างเงี้ยค่ะอันนี้ก็อาจจะต้องให้รู้แต่ว่าในการแชร์ลิ่งบางคำเนาะบางอย่างเนี่ยพี่ก็จะปรึกษาก่อนว่าแชร์ได้ไหมสะดวกไหมอะไรอย่างเงี้ยค่ะแต่ว่ามันจะไม่เป็นประวัติคนจะกลัวว่ามันจะเป็นประวัติเราไหมถ้าไปทำงานเขาจะรู้หรือเปล่าถ้ามาที่เนี่ยไม่มีค่ะโอเคค่ะสำหรับวันนี้ก็ขอบคุณพี่ๆมากเลยนะคะที่ได้ให้ข้อมูลเกี่ยวกับทางด้านการปรึกษา mental health นอกจากนี้ก็เป็นself esteem ด้วยค่ะสำหรับวันนี้ก็ขอบคุณพี่ๆจาก TULP Wellness Center มากๆเลยนะคะขอบคุณค่ะยินดีค่ะ
Girl, you saw that?
Yeah.
I I don't even know that our university have these psychologists.
Yeah, same here. This is my first time too.
Really, me
Yeah.
too.
Wow. So I got so much relief now that okay, I can tell the other what I think.
Yeah, I think it's good when we have to tell someone our traumatized or something like that.
Yeah, like our problem.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's good. So,
Yeah.
shall we make some point or something?
I think good mental health is also important in our life too.
Of course.
Yeah.
I think so.
Like we really need someone to talk to.
Yeah.
Who can like listen our problem like this stuff, right?
Well, that's a good project.
Yeah. I think you guys should like come here to wellness center too.
Yes.
Right. To tell anything that what you think like you cannot like ask anyone like you cannot find the solution. What
Yeah.
you gonna do?
Then tell them.
Just come here like yeah.
Hello, welcome to our new session. There were a lot of events happening in our university in the past week.
Yes, that's true. And the first event I want to tell you about is TU League. Do you know Cristiano Ronaldo?
Yes, I do. Isn't he the famous Portuguese footballer?
That's right, but he wasn't at our university. However, there was some really talented football player in TU League.
I have heard about it. TU League 2023 was arranged by TULP Football Club, and it took place on the 25th of August to the 4th of September 2023 at the outdoor football field.
There were 6 teams that joined the game, which are 1. We Love Ajahn Pimchat, 2. Super Senior, 3. Midrock Fan Beer, 4. Panther, 5. ฝนตกขี้หมูไหล and 6. Miraculous.
The winner goes to We Love Ajahn Pimchat team. Nevertheless, they were all great and full of skill, and the most important part about TU League is that everyone had fun.
If anyone wants to know more about football or interest in football shirt that is annually decided, you can go check on tulpfc.official on Instagram page.
Speaking of competitive game, there was another game that came in full aggress, and the owner of the aggress is MCTULP. They had the audition for the next game player who will be MCTULP 2023 on the 28th, 29th, and the special round on the 31st of August.
The game was very intense because they have 4 days of training on 1 to 4 September that help prepare their player for the final selection day on the 11th of September.
On that day, I was a viewer and I saw they had the difficult task for the players to surpass it. It was a wonderful night with the team. Start the game, then make your name. Moreover, it's full of entertainment from the exclusive show from TULP dance and show from TULP music.
Right now, they have new players or MCTULP 2023 to fulfill their journey together. To support them and want to know more about them, please visit MCTU_LP on Instagram.
To be good at something quickly, we have to have a good teacher. For me, as a university student, it's true that I can learn many things by myself. But there are also many matters to study from someone experienced and understanding.
That's why teachers and professors are very important. And to honor their dedication and knowledge, our university had White Cool ceremony in the morning on 7th of September at the 1006 Meeting Hall in Innovation Service Building.
It was full of warm atmosphere and a respectful attitude towards our professor.
Besides from great guidance, another factor that will help lead students to success is opportunity.
Thanks to Campus Friends Thailand and the representative from Department of Scientific and Higher Education Corporation, Embassy of France in Bangkok, that claim to offer us opportunity to study in France, as well as a broad scholarship and give us useful information to study in higher education level.
This amazing event is Campus Friends Tour 2023 on the 11th of September 2023 at room 1208 in Sirintaralat building.
Wow, that's fantastic. I believe success requires both guidance and opportunity. But what makes we stand out and being near to succeed is skill that comes from our own experience.
I couldn't agree more. In our university, we prioritize these matters. That's why we have tons of activities and students' clubs, which come from a group from people who have the same interests and want to put our university forward.
On the 15th of September, at the first floor of Sirintararat building, the floor was open for club and students to attend, show their interest and potential, and perform what they are passionate about or good at the stage.
So anyone who went and saw it and has the same goals and can join or follow the clubs in their minds.
This event was TULP opening the activity World 2023 or งานเปิดโลกกิจกรรมนักศึกษา If you don't want to miss out the activity or know more about club, go follow TUSU_Lampang and SATU Lampang page on Instagram.
For today, our duty has come to an end. I am Tong.
And I am Prim. Have to say goodbye and see you next time.
Vocabulary times. Meaning, a person who is more interested in their own thoughts and feelings than in spending time with other people. Meaning, a lively and confident person who enjoys being with other people. Meaning, an intense, persistent fear of being watched and judged by others. This fear can affect work, school, and other daily activities. It can even make it hard to make and keep friends. The good news is, social anxiety disorder is treatable. Meaning, someone who's socially oriented, outgoing, and often very charismatic and charming. Meaning, the state of being alone, especially when you find this pleasant. Meaning, a feeling of being unhappy because you have no friends or people to talk to. Meaning, existing or happening without you realizing or being aware, not deliberate. Meaning, liking to talk a lot. Meaning, a scientist who studies and is trained in psychology. Meaning, connected with the human spirit rather than the body or physical things.